Hey Townies, we got two Neutral Evil games coming at you. One Pirate with live commentary, and then one Doomsayer game with commentary after the fact because I forgot to turn on my microphone. Hope you enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Here we go, entering the games of Pirate, number 4 on the list, and holy crap, these are not good landlubbers. Oh my god. Alright, well, Shroud, Jailer, and Poise. Okay, so 9's claiming Koro, and 5 asks for a TPLO. We'll check 5, see if they're the Jailer. But, I mean, this is not good for us. Not going to be able to kill the Shroud. The Poisoner can roll block us, and they're not going to out themselves unless they claim TS, and there's no other TS claims. Like, we can assume they're Tav. And then the Jailer might just X us for the hell of it. So, yeah, this is not looking good. It's not looking good. 5's name is Plain Coon. Jesus Christ. 5 is Arsonist, and 11's name is Arsonist and says, no, I am. That's actually really funny. Okay, 5 is not an LL. Not an LL. Alright, that... 5 actually died, so that's kind of funny. 5 was Marshall. Okay. Killed by the... Did we get shrouded? Did we actually get shrouded here? That'd be really funny. We need to have fake landlubbers. Did he say TPLO check? Okay, that's funny. Landlubbers, Shroud, Poise. Yeah, okay. No, I was gonna make a twin. Oh my gosh. Alright. Rollblocked, which LOL didn't do anything, so I don't know. Bold move. 9 says Knight me, I'll carry. Okay, so there are 3 T-Pows. TPLOs are fake. Yeah, we're kind of boned here. We're gonna have to claim TS. We're gonna have to claim TS. To be fair, 5 seemed Arso. I mean, TS turned T-Pow here. Okay, so 7's claiming Amni Marshall. Apparently there's an Amni Marshall. We'll just get ready to claim TS. Okay, 1's claiming TS. TK, we'll claim TK too. 11 says TP, I was on 9. Why would you be on 9? Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, if we get jailed, we'll claim Deputy. We're not gonna vote. I think we check 1 tonight. Okay, I guess no one's voting. That's actually really funny. Okay, we don't get up. Or we don't get jailed. Alright, 3's TS and 1's TS. So, I mean, I guess we'll check 1. Start it off. Night 2 at 1. Alright, if 1's a landlubber, we'll know he's either Poise or Shroud. Because I feel like the T-Pow would have claimed, like, TK. I feel like Jailers usually claim TK. But 7 is apparently Marshall. Should we just kill 7 for the hell of it? That'd be really funny. But I say, if 7 dies here, we have to hang whoever claimed they were TP. Okay! 1 is not a landlubber, Jailer went down, and Dreamweaver tried to invade our dreams. Not an LL. Dreamweaved. Okay, a second Marshall goes down. Dude, Town Powers are catching L's left and right. Oh my god. Alright, well, now we can get our... Oh, wait, what? Night 1 at 5, not LL. Okay, well, our 2 landlubbers are now evil, so that's kind of good for us. I love how there's... Alright. Ooh, 8 was the Jailer. How did he get knighted? He didn't say anything night 1 and he got knighted. What the hell? Alright. Dreamweaver tried to invade our dreams, but it was not meant to be. Alright, so 13's real. 2 probably Shroud. Thanks, whoever sailed me. Well, I was the last one jailed. I was silenced. 2, no one saved you. We gonna let the TP claim who let Marshall die twice walk. Shoot 2 defense. Is 2 Shroud? Also, can we convene you twice? Nah, get 2. 2 hasn't even claimed. Okay. Dude, the town powers are just falling left and right. Maybe there's another Amni. That would be insane. We get 2 marshals and 2 jailers. 2 just says I. Who claimed TP yesterday? I'm literally the Monarch Uwu. 11 claimed TP on 9 for some reason. On 9, Night 1, not TPLO. Then wasn't on Amni Marshall. Alright, why would I have gotten the achievement or finding a pirate sus if fourth pirate? You don't get that achievement until after the game. 11. Just get 11, bro. Yeah. Low-key, I don't believe the... Dude, just get 11. Wasn't paying attention, my bad. Dude, you were not paying attention a lot to let 2 marshals die, and you guiltied the Monarch. 7-4. Yeah, so it would have been 6-5. Dude, why is it that I'm always solo? Dude, is this Jester? Monarch. You know, this is probably Jester. How am I Coven if Coven got a kill last night? No reason to kill me, except for the fact that you're Jester, so... We're gonna abstain, we don't want to look weird. Can if you want, not gonna lie. Okay, gets guiltied 4-0. High key, we should get Coven here. 1 is Jinx, by the way. That's awesome to know. Why hang solo Baker here? Then why did you guilty 9? We have 3 T-Pows dead. Yeah, we're town's kind of screwed here. 12 says TK, get Coven. I think we just go for 3 here. Was anyone role blocked? We'll check. 10 was role blocked, so... Alright, we'll just check 3, though. Vigi on Jinx. Alright, we'll go on 3. Night 3 at 3. Well, did 3 Inno or guilty the Monarch? 3 Inno'd the Monarch, so maybe that's just a cover, but 3 claimed TS, right? Fairly certain he claimed TS. Yeah, he claimed TS. And then I was jailed, so I'm chilling. I swear to God, if the Vigi shoots me and not 1, I'm gonna be real pissed. But I think we can out 3 here. Come on. Okay, 3 is also not a landlubber, not an LL. And 6 leaves. So with 6 was roll blocked by Poise, so 6 oh no, he shot a townie, that's why. Alright, 9 killed by the Coven. Alright, the Shroud should definitely be outed soon, right? 9 was actually corner. That's kind of funny. Monarch's out of Knights now, though, right? Because 8 was knighted night 1, I believe. I don't know. Okay. Inno, I like the idea of a corner. My knight. Dude, why did 6 leave? Alright, so 2... I hate TS. Also, 10... I think 14 is night. Will block night 1 and no Coven kills. 14 says I'm werewolf. It's werewolf night. 10 is Shroud. Okay. You're saying 13 is Cov 14. I killed 5. 10 roll block night 1 and no Coven kills. 14 werewolf. 10 is Shroud, allegedly. 1 says, I have defense, I can't be Coven. I'm gonna hang the Shroud here. And then I think we just got to take a shot in the dark. Because 14 is werewolf, apparently. I mean, Baker outed you as Jinx. I mean, this is clearly a Coven push, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it only took one extra guy, but we need the Shroud to be out. 6 leaving was wild, though. But Town gives Coven the win. Oh, well. Yeah, I have defense. I can't be Jinx. Why would you get me? You're giving Coven the win. Well, whoever guilties this is definitely Coven. So, this is Jinx or Dreamweaver. Alright, Coven wins, so 14, it's not 1 or 3. What did 12 claim? 12 claim TK. I feel like that's not a Poisoner claim. LL down. Shroud LL down. Alright, so I think we just go for 15. He claimed TK too, though. Shoot. What did 13 claim? 13's a sheriff, so I'm down to believe him. I have defense. We gotta take a shot here. I think... So, not a landlubber, Monarch, not a landlubber. DC'd, so if he's Poisoner, that's fine. Sheriff, knew we were sus. Werewolf, so it's just gotta be 12, right? It's just gotta be 12. He claimed TK and hasn't done anything. We just have to take this shot. We just have to take this shot. Kill 12, and then if it's not, it's 15. So, and we'll lose our plunder though. So we gotta team up with the werewolf or something. But I mean, we probably get killed here. I can almost guarantee we get killed. Hopefully the Poisoner just dies to the werewolf anyway. Let's go! Let's go! We're too good at the game, boys! We're too good at the game! Oh, wow, a lot of people are dead. 3's dead. Voodoo. I'm out. Coven tried to kill me, but I got to them first. Alright. Cutting down baddies, killing them one at a time. I just can't believe we got... I mean, it was literally a 50-50 between 12 and 15. But I feel like 12 was a little bit more passive, so it's fine. Unless 6 was like the poison. Okay, no, 6 was vigilante. Why did he leave? Why did he leave? Did he get roll-blocked or something? So now Town actually has a chance, I guess. I mean, they really don't, but two Coven down. The neutrals are killing the Coven here. So I think it's 1 and 15 are still Coven. Jinx and Dreamweaver. And then 14 is Coven. Or, I mean, 14 is Werewolf. 13 and 2 are Town, maybe? 10 is Shroud, yeah. Alright, so Jinx and Pirate, they might actually be able to pull this off. Alright, we leave Town, we get our win. We got ours, so we're heading out. But, damn, that was a lot harder than I thought it, or a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought there's no way we'd be able to get those landlubbers, but Shroud ended up outing himself, and then Coven, we all jumped on him together, and then Jailer just died naturally because he got knighted, so... Alright, isn't 2 the Monarch claim? Yeah, Town of Evil Mage, so... I mean, why wouldn't you check 1? 13, why wouldn't you check 1? We need Coven or Werewolf. 1, shut up, you're Coven. No, 2's Monarch. Self-proclaimed werewolf, by the way. 1 says 13, who is Monarch then? 14 is? There's no way 14's Monarch. 14's Werewolf. Well, now, well, he wouldn't know if he was Jester, because Jester appears NO. Why is 1 upping 14? Town should not... Okay, well... Well, 13, you just threw the game. Your only hope was that the werewolf kills the Coven for you. And he got silenced. 13's not real. He knew I was sus, though. As Pirate. But he just threw. Town only had, like, a 2% chance to win. Yeah, our Jinx Town only had like a 2% chance to win anyways, but now it's 0. 2 is werewolf or jest. Alright. 13, lol. 2 innowing. 2 abstaining. LOL. When werewolf was town only. Alright. Evil Madge, though, I'm guessing. Well, yeah, you upped the werewolf when the coven jumped on him. You are an idiot. Too many townies dead early. Too many powerful towns. You literally lost 2 marshals and a jailer. Alright. Town, your coven. Town, you're giving coven the win. What did that last part say? 15 isn't werewolf. If you hang me, you lose. I'm the win con for you. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is looking like a coven win. But the thing is, dude, why did 6 leave? And why didn't he shoot 1? Like, Silence and Dreamweave, but I don't know. Possibly. I wasn't silenced. Silence when I got Dreamweaved. 6 did not play well. That's an understatement. Alright, 13 goes down. 15 is 3rd Marsh, by the way. That would be insane if he was actually the 3rd Marshal. 15 is Dreamweaver. Nah. 3rd Marsh. Calling it now. Oh, for real? Alright. And then there were 3. Soon to be 2. 1 just says GG. 6 kind of solo lost the game for us. Flopper... What? Oh, that's his name. Flopper it like a carrot. Us not hanging anyone day 2 is crazy. Vigi not shooting 1 is crazy. Leaving is crazier. There was a TP claim that wasn't on TPLO and a non-claiming guy. Yeah. 2 is so lame, whatever their role is. 2 is Mon. So silent passive. I mean, what are they doing? Vote? I mean, like, why did that take so long to vote? I'm just happy we were able to sneak out with the win. 13, you voting 14 lost us the game. I mean, it was pretty lost without his vote. It was like 2%, but him voting werewolf took it to 0. You could have won, but he really couldn't have. He really couldn't have won. Like, what? I'm really bad at, like, every game ever. I don't know nothing about DB Dream... I think he's saying Dreamweaved. Except that I think I'd hate it. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. Alright. Shotmon Night 2 for being silenced. LOL. What? Alright. Monarch goes down. Coven are gonna get the win, but we got our win. Dude, the Marshal Jailer in the graveyard is actually really funny. And then we bookend it with another T-Pow. That's insane. 4 T-Pows died, but we got our win. We got attacked. We would have died, but we snuck out of town just in the nick of time.
Here we go. Enter the game as a Doomsayer, number 4 on the list. So, I accidentally had my microphone turned off while I was actually playing this game. So we're going to go back and watch it, and I'm just going to kind of give what my thought process was when this was happening. So, we will get the benefit of being able to speed it up. So we're just going to do that real quick. But Doomsayer, very simple. We just got to guess 3 rolls. If we are guessing a town roll, we need to guess it exactly. If we are guessing Coven, we just need to know that they're Coven, and then the same with Neutral Pock, Evil, and Killings. So, we're trying to go for the Doom 3 neutral achievement, so that was kind of going through my head about how can we get that done.
we start off, and days going by pretty fast. But we'll speed up who died and how a little bit. So we're saying right now in my head, I'm going, okay, Werewolf died. That kind of throws a wrench in our Doom 3 neutrals. And then the Plague Bear dies, and it's like, okay, really throws off the Doom 3 neutrals. So, but then we see that 8, according to the PB, 8 was the veteran. So we go put that into our little thing real quick. It won't show you, but we just know that we put him in the little window, in the little user interface. So right now, we see 15 claims, Night 1, Ducky, Escort, Transporter, Consort, Hypnotist. So we're like, what the hell is that guy saying? But we know for sure we are going to just throw out our plan of going for 3 neutrals out the window, since 2 neutrals are already dead. But, yeah, so we're kind of going through our, like, okay, so all these TIs, we can't guess these TIs. There's Tracker, whatever, lookout. And then 15 is going to get upped here because everyone's like, 15 is playing Town of Salem 1. He's saying Transporter and everything. And then he tries and says 3 Blood Trespassing. So my alarm bells are going off right now. I'm thinking, okay, this guy's clearly Jester. He gets upped. I'm going to, as you can see here, I try and say 15's Jester, ignore VFA. So I'm thinking, okay, that's one guy. He's like 99% Jester. He keeps going with this Escort, Transporter, Consort, Hypnotist BS. So we're just like, all right, 8's Vet, 15's the neutral evil. We're going to put him down because we think he's Jester. And he just says hang 3. And I'm like, okay, we're going to inno this guy. We end up going for the inno, as you can see right there. We try and get VFA going. We want to try and get VFA. We saw someone said they hit a UO. So we're thinking, okay, if there are any TS claims, we might be able to get a Socialite on them. We're also thinking maybe there's a Poisoner. It ends up getting inno'd 6-4. And we're happy about that because we're like, all right, this guy's Jester. We got him down. They end up VFAing, and I say I'm TK, and I get upped anyway. So we're VFAing. We get upped. We're thinking, okay, like, what's happening? Did they just miss that we're TK? I said TK, and then I'm saying still TK, so we'll just speed this up. We do end up getting inno'd. So 6 says he's TS. We're like, okay, TS. There was a UO apparently. So we're thinking, okay, 6 might be the Poisoner here, or Socialite here. But we're going to get inno'd here, and then everyone's going to dogpile back onto 15. It's last trial. So we're thinking, all right, this gets guiltied like 100% of the time, pretty much. We go through. We're just going to speed it up. He does end up getting guiltied. But the real trick here is that we see he gets guiltied, and we're thinking, okay, who would have wanted to inno this? So we're a little bit sus on 8. We're like, okay, 8, he said to inno, only 8 inno since he's the only confirmed townie, but 12 goes for the inno, and we're thinking, okay, TK's on 12. Everyone's like, TK on 12, get 12. And he's like, I'm not dying to Jester. 15 ends up being Potion Master. So now we're thinking, okay, we're going to go back. We're thinking, at first we're thinking, okay, 2 and 3 really wanted to push this, so we were thinking they must be Coven because they want to get the neutral evil out. But he ends up being Coven, so we're like, okay, that plan's out the window. So what I do is I go back and I look at this guilty list. 6 abstained, 10 abstained, 13 abstained. The reason I end up going for 6 and 10 is that I just think they both claimed TS. So I'm thinking, okay, they're pretty suspicious. They weren't hard guiltying the guy who ended up being Coven. So I'm thinking, okay, we're just going to guess them as Coven. So 6-10 Coven, 8 is Veteran. And we'll just speed this up a little quick here. But we go for this. We're pretty confident. And we end up getting it. So that's actually really nice for us. We speed through a little bit faster. And we see that 5 gets Stone. I whisper to 8 that I got him and 2 Coven, so he's thinking that's really funny. 5 goes down. Yeah, he says, dude, this is funny. 6 and 10 end up being Coven, so we get that win. And then we will see what happens here. They get doomed, and 10 seems sus. So 2 found 10 is sus. He gets doomed anyway. And then 5 visited 6, or 5 was visited by 6.
So they literally got outed at Coven literally the next day, but they both got doomed. So 6 gets outed as Dusa, and then 10 gets found sus as Coven. So it just kind of worked out really funny that those are the guys that we doomed that ended up getting outed as Coven the next day after they already got doomed. But they're like, okay, so let's hang 12, and they're like, okay, why are we getting 12? The reason they're going to get 12 here is because he inno'd yesterday. He inno'd the Potion Master, so they're thinking, all right, this guy's just got to be evil. He inno'd the Potion Master. He's probably the last Coven. There's probably 4 Coven, 15, 6, and 10, and then they end up voting 12 here. So we'll just kind of speed through this again. He just says he's Koro, but, I mean, he inno'd the Jester that isn't actually the Jester. He was scared of the Jester, but that's his play here. He ends up getting guilty 7-0. And we're about to get hit with a major plot twist. He says 2 gets it tonight. And boom, it's Jester. So, I mean, he ends up being stoned, but so he's the one who got attacked night 1. But he ends up getting stoned, and they're like, I wonder what he was. But get stoned, and then we just kind of move on. I say you got to get 2. Like, 2 pushed him so hard, and so yeah, I say no one's. You got to haunt 2. Jester, and then he says Jester is way more fun when they never expect you to be it, and I'm like, yeah, that's always the plan, is to be unnoticed as Jester, but wow, we are zooming. I did not know if you sped up time that this actually goes faster. That's actually really funny, but we end up seeing 5 people are dead. That kind of just goes along with what we were thinking. We knew 3 people were going to die to the Doom. We knew 2 was going to die to Jester, and then Coven ended up getting their kill. But yeah, we're just going to speed through this. 3 ends up being Tav. So the people we thought were sus were 2 and 3, and they actually ended up being Town. So, but we're lucky that we just got the Dooms on the 2 Coven who ended up getting outed the next day anyway. But yeah, so 6 ends up being Medusa, 10 ends up being Poisoner, who smogged, and then the game ends. The game ends. Like, 3 Coven, actually insane. Doomsayer gets a win, Jester gets a win. But yeah, it's a nice quick little in and out in 9 minutes. So GG's, good luck in your next games, and we'll see you next time.